Marshall Mine Rabbinic Fellows, Margot and Abby, whom we love and appreciate for everything they've done and they continue to do. And we hope that you'll remain connected to our community who really has learned a lot from you and who appreciate everything you've done. I just want, before we move to Havdalah, to announce that tomorrow between 3 and 5 in the afternoon, there's an opportunity to help reclaim our vote. We are joining with a group of faith communities on the Upper West Side to, it's phone banking and card writing to make sure that everybody who is entitled to vote is able to vote and that no vote is suppressed in the upcoming election in November. It's very important. So after Havdalah, you can go into the BJ website or tomorrow morning and register for the Zoom session which will be tomorrow between 3 and 5 in the afternoon. And now, without further delay, the wonderful Margot and Abby.
Welcome everyone to Pride Havdalah as we take these next few minutes to transition both from Shabbat into the rest of the week. We also find ourselves in the midst of Pride Weekend, traditionally celebrated the last weekend in June in New York City, moving also out of the end of Pride Month into the rest of the year. And I want us to invite us all to hold this intention of bringing the sweetness of Shabbat into the rest of our week and bringing the pride, the celebration, and the work of Pride Month also into the rest of our calendar year. It's not something that lasts for just 30 days in June, but instead, how do we keep this flame alive for the entire year and for the work of our entire lives? So I invite you to light your Havdalah candle. If you don't have a Havdalah candle, it's also perfectly kosher to use 2 candles and hold the wicks together. I'm doing that here. And then we'll come together for Hine El Yeshuati. We're also privileged this evening to hear from not only my voice and Abby's voice, but also the voices of several treasured community members. I'm going to invite them to share a kavanah, an intention for particular pieces of the blessings of this ritual, and to share a little bit about their time at BJ and what both Pride and Havdalah have meant for them. So we'll start with Hine El Yeshuati. Hine El Yeshuati, Evtach v'lo evchad, ki husif simrat Adonai, vayhi li Yeshua. Usaftem mayim besason, mimenei ha-Yeshua, l'Adonai ha-Yeshua, lamcha, birchatecha sela, Adonai tzeva'ot imanu, mizgav lanu Elohei Yaakov salah. Adonai tzava'ot ashrei adam boteach bach, Adonai hoshia hamelech yaneinu beyom koreinu. La Yehudim hayta ora, vesimcha, vesason veikar. Ken tiyeh lanu, ken tiyeh lanu. And for the Jews, reads the book of Esther, there was light, there was gladness, there was joy, and there was honor, there was dignity. So may it be for us. And I'll take my Havdalah cup. Kos Yeshuot esal v'shem Adonai ekra. I will raise the cup of salvation, and I shall invoke the name of Hashem. And while we're ready for our bracha over the wine, I wanted to share, the wine is typically used to symbolize joy. In Jewish tradition, the joy of Shabbat and bringing that joy into the week. And I wanted to share, before we say the bracha together, using the melody of Debbie Friedman, a member of the LGBTQI+ community as well, the melody that's so well known to us from Debbie, I wanted to share the words as a meditation on joy from the poet and author Joy Ladin, who is a trans woman and a professor at Yeshiva University. This is from her conclusion to a ritual marking the passage from male to female, all text taken from Torah verses that include the word joy. So I invite you to listen for a moment and then raise your cup with me for the bracha. Are you the city that was called the perfection of joy? No one treads you with joy. Although you shout, they are not shouts of joy. Your heart knows its bitterness, and no one shares its joy. Do not grieve for joy. Many weep when they see this temple. Many shout for joy. No one can distinguish weeping from joy when God has filled you with joy. Days fly away without a glimpse of joy. You remember how you used to go leading the procession with shouts of joy. Through it, you've seen deceit in the heart of joy. You still have this consolation in unrelenting pain, your joy. Do not grieve for joy. All of these things you have sacrificed for joy. The trees of the forest weep with joy, anointing God with the oil of joy. God will fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with joy, turning and returning you to joy. God will be your joy when you have no glimpse of joy. Do not grieve for joy. The morning stars that sing for joy will remove your sackcloth and clothe you with joy. The ache will perish with joy. Announce this with shouts of joy. There is joy even where there is no joy. Swollen, throbbing with joy, ruin bursts into songs of joy. Do not grieve for joy. Even sorrows shout for joy. When morning dawns, when evening fades, you shall have nothing but joy. Those who go out weeping seed return with seeds of joy. I Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen ay amen ay nay 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 ay nay 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 ay nay 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 ay nay 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 ay nay nay. I want to invite in this moment for board member and also our Community Pride Initiative team member Dale Bernstein to offer a kavanah before we say the bracha, the blessing over spices.
For Havdalah, the spices work to tantalize our sense of smell. For me, life is always best when you utilize a mix of spices. As I thought about participating in this Havdalah service, I reflected on what BJ has meant to me and to my family. We became active at BJ first via the Hebrew School and then through Panim. BJ was that extra spice we needed for our activism, utilizing our faith-based voices to fight for what is right, to lend our voices to strengthen the call of others. And as a congregation, we added new spices, new building blocks to give us the skills to elevate our voices and those of others. As a congregation, we fought for respect and comfort for victims of HIV and AIDS. I was lucky enough to co-chair the successful work of the Marriage Equality Chevra, where we literally identified and worked with the rabbi of the state senator who cast the deciding vote to pass marriage in New York. Our son Zach gave a talk at Pride Shabbat 5 years ago, thanking the congregation for creating a comfortable place for him to grow up and a supportive place to come out, but ended his talk with a call for the rabbis to officiate at interfaith marriages such as his and his husband's. And now we bring this work to Black Lives Matter. Our work over the past year on race and us has given us skills to pursue this work. This time has come to add more spice to the mix. Tonight, this is my husband, Gary, and tonight is our 44th wedding anniversary. We're proud to share this moment with this congregation in further pursuit of justice. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei minei besamim.
Amen. Thank you so much. We're going to join again in the Nigun, after which I'll invite community members Robert Bank and Alan Cohen to offer a kavanah and lead us in the blessing over the flame. Ay 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 na 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 na. Ay ay na 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 na. Ay ay na 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 na. Ay nay 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 nay. Ay 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 ay.
Shavua Tov. We have such gratitude for the BJ community, as between last Pride and this Pride, Robert and I got married at the sanctuary, which was wonderful, especially that we made it in time. It's also just, I should say, very nice to celebrate Havdalah, seeing my parents also in one of the boxes. We love Havdalah because Havdalah engages all five senses. The light of the candle of sight, the wine, the sense of taste, the samim, smell. We typically get to link one another when we sing the niguns of the prayers, and we get to touch one another. And then of course we get to hear the prayers. And for us, this is all about bringing our whole selves. And what Havdalah is really a symbol of is, and what we have such gratitude is, BJ is a place where we've always been able to bring our true selves into a religious community. This was not something we could do early in life, and it's been wonderful to have this as part of our lives now. The candle is particularly dramatic, and lighting it is really the first act that we do in a week.
And hi everyone, and thank you Margot for inviting us to do this kavanah. And hi Hani and Marty in Philadelphia, it's great to see you. Shavua Tov everyone. So back to the candle. So now the new week has begun, and there is so much in the world that we need to shine a light and be laser focused on around what we still need to fix in the world. And thank you Gail and Gary for your work and what you spoke about. We've been thinking about Havdalah as differentiating between what has been achieved and what is yet to be accomplished. And Shabbat being the time to bask in the achievements, to celebrate some of the successes that Gail spoke about, the incredible win for marriage in New York State, the Supreme Court case of 2015, and then in a beautiful, timely way in Pride Month, this unexpected victory from the Supreme Court, finally saying that LGBTQI+ people cannot be discriminated against in employment and other places of public accommodation. So now that the week has begun, and we want to shine a light on all of the many things that we still need to do, specifically with respect to LGBTQI issues, and as they link, as they intersectionalize, I think that's a word, but as they come together in intersection with particularly the horrendous police brutality that we face and the Black Lives Matter movement, let's think about stopping violence against Black trans people. Remember that Black and Latinx trans people were the ones who actually started the modern gay rights movement, in the sense that they were the ones that fought back at Stonewall in 1969, which we celebrate tomorrow. That's the anniversary of why Pride happens in the first place. And think about the fact that just in the past couple of weeks, there have been 2 violent killings of Black trans people in the United States. And let's also remember about the fact that homosexuality is a crime in over 70 countries in the world. And in 11 countries in the world, people can be tried and criminalized and punishable by death. So we have a lot of work cut out for us, and we also celebrate how far we've come. And with that, we'll say the bracha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei me'orei ha'esh.
Amen ve'amen. Thank you both so much. And before we conclude with the final bracha, after which we'll have some community singing led by Abby, who I will introduce in foreground in a moment, I also want to hold the intention that this bracha, this last blessing of Havdalah, is about the gift of distinguishing between darkness and light, between the holy and the profane. And I also want to hold in this moment that the gift of queerness and queer identity in my life has been the gift of liminality. That I feel so grateful to be grounded in a tradition that holds in a ritual moment like this, the in-between, and the moment of growth and of excitement and of blossoming that is so held in this bracha and in this time in between time and this time out of time. So we'll sing the nigun and then we'll end our Havdalah. Ay 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 nay 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 ay nay 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 ay 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 nay 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 ay ay nay 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechoshech ay ay ben Yisrael le'amim ben yom hashvi l'sheshet yamei hamaseh Baruch atah Adonai hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Amen. Yai dai nai 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 nai. Ay nai 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 nai. Ay ay nai 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 nai. Ay nai 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 nai. We're going to listen for the sizzle. I have my wine in a mug right now. There's one tradition, one minhag that says the longer the sizzle, the better a week. So you are welcome to sizzle your own candle in your wine or to listen for mine over Zoom. I'm not sure if the sizzle came through, but it was excellent over here. Shavua Tov! We're going to sing Eliyahu Hanavi, and then I will pass it over to Abby to lead us in song together. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimera ve'yameinu, Yavo aleinu, Imashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David. And in this moment where we welcome Eliyahu, we dream of the Messianic era of a better and perfected world. I want to turn the proverbial mic over to my fellow, Abby Weber, to lead us in some additional singing.
Right. Shavua Tov, everyone. When Margot asked me, can you hear me okay? Thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Great. When Margot asked me to close out this Pride Havdalah with a song, which coincidentally is the very last act of my BJ fellowship, I was nervous. What was a good Pride type song that I could learn real quick on guitar and perform in front of the whole BJ community? But then I actually remembered a beautiful moment that Margot and I have already shared with a subset of the BJ community. Last year, when we had the pleasure of co-leading the BJ Women's Retreat, the image of all of us sitting around the campfire singing old folk songs is one of my favorite memories of my time as a fellow. And Felicia actually dedicated one of her songs to Margot and me, and it happens to be an excellent queer jam. It's the song Closer to Fine by the Indigo Girls. So long before I knew I was queer, I was listening to the Indigo Girls nonstop. They were an essential part of my Jewish summer camp experience. And as a kid, I didn't realize that the Indigo Girls were out and proud lesbians for all of their careers. and today they continue to engage in political activism around queer rights and a variety of other causes. So the song I'm about to play, Closer to Fine, was on the Indigo Girls' first major album, which was released in 1988. What I've always loved about this song is that it encourages exploration and self-growth, but it reminds us not to get too stressed about it. We can go to the doctor, we can go to the mountains, we can look to the children and drink from the fountains in search of answers to life's big questions. But at the end, we're not going to find one definitive answer. As we go along the journey, we may as well be proud of ourselves at each step to try to be our best selves in each moment without worrying too much about exactly who that self is. The Indigo Girls remind us that we never need to have it figured out completely, and the more we remember it, the closer each of us will be to doing just fine. So I'm going to post a link to the lyrics in the chat here. I'm going to turn up my volume a little bit so you can hear me okay. All right. And this is only my second time ever playing guitar over Zoom, so hopefully it'll work properly. And I encourage you all to sing along from home. Even if you don't know, I figure you'll figure out the chorus quickly enough. I'm trying to tell you something about my life. Maybe give me insight between black and white. And the best thing you ever done for me is to help me take my life less seriously. It's only life after all. Well, darkness has a hunger that's insatiable, and lightness has a call that's hard to hear. I wrap my fear around me like a blanket. I sailed my ship of safety till I sank it. I'm crawling on your shore. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountains. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And unless I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find. Closer I am to find. I went to see the doctor of philosophy with a poster of Rasputin and a beard down to his knees. He never did marry or see a B-grade movie. He graded my performance. He said he could see through me. I spent 4 years prostrate to the higher mind. Got my paper and I was free. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountains. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And unless I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find. Closer I am to find. I stopped by the bar at 3 a.m. to seek solace in a bottle or possibly a friend. I woke up with a headache like my head against a board, twice as cloudy as I'd been the night before, and I went in seeking clarity. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountains. We go to the doctor, we go to the mountains, we look to the children, we drink from the fountains. We go to the Bible, we go through the workout, we read up on the Bible, we stand up for the lookout. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And unless I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find. Closer I am to find. Closer I am to find. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and an extra special Mazal Tov for Abby. The end of June is also her first anniversary. And thank you all again so much for being here with us, for staying in this joyful moment of liminality. May it continue throughout the week. Shavua Tov.